My name is Charles Earhart, and I've spent most of the past 20 years working in Latin America, Africa, and Asia on sustainable development for major NGOs, the UN, and most recently Floresta, a private sector startup. My colleagues and I are deeply honored to have won a Judge's Choice Award for our project, which is about using green economic growth to create financial incentives for the sustainable management of tropical forest landscapes. So far, most approaches to reducing tropical deforestation have been they've been about saying no. In other words, they've focused almost entirely on what people have to give up or stop doing. In light of population growth and rising socioeconomic expectations, we believe that this is a losing message. Instead, we need a yes-based approach that shows and supports what can be done for people to flourish in forest landscapes. Most people in the Brazilian state of Acre, where we have developed our project, see few means to escape poverty other than through the conversion of forest to pasture. Our government partner is working hard to generate jobs and reduce poverty through the wise use of forest resources. But these efforts aren't expanding fast or far enough, and so forests continue to fall. This won't change until there's large-scale, long-term and commercially viable investment in sustainable value chains for forest products. And that's where we come in. Floresta has formed a joint venture enterprise with the state government of Acre to permanently avoid 19.5 million tons of emissions from deforestation, establish plantation forests on 70,000 hectares of degraded land, and create 35 megawatts of electricity generating capacity from plantation-grown biomass and municipal waste. Our joint venture will only have its desired impact if rooted in a sound, bankable business model, and this has been achieved by linking improved land use with the transition to renewable energy. We've spent the last 4 years on community consultations, test plots, feasibility studies, and impact assessments, and we're now ready to launch our first sub-project consisting of 5,000 hectares of distributed biomass plantations. To make this happen, we need $2.5 million in private sector finance. This will unlock a roughly equal amount of public finance and give us the track record, as well as that crucial collateral, to access further finance in a stepwise approach climbing to $54 million. Though that's a lot of money, the project will generate much higher returns for investors, local stakeholders, and the environment. We need your support to connect with private sector entities interested in equity, loans, or forward purchase agreements. With your help, we can make this project work.